opinion on the real reason everyone is sick. There's only one reason. In everything I've learned and all the videos I do and all the different protocols I give people, there's only one reason why you're sick and another person isn't. And it isn't just that you're on the wrong diet, and there are people eating atrocious diets and getting away with it. Why? They have a varied microbiome. In other words, the healthiest people in the world, the people that seem to be able to eat whatever they want, they never get sick, they feel amazing, they live super long, they look super great, they seem to never age, they're happy all the time, they don't battle things like depression and anxiety and sleep disorders. They literally have more bacteria diversity than you. You might have 30 or 50 or 100 different strains of bacteria in your body. They probably have 1,000 different strains of bacteria in their body. The thing is, it's not about having a lot of probiotics. It's not about having a lot of Acidophilus and L. plantarum and L. gasseri and like these 10 specific strains of bacteria that they put in probiotics. What you really want is so much variety of bacteria. Like, you want to be as dirty inside as possible. You want tons of different bacteria, good and bad. You want tons of different strains of yeast, good and bad. You want diversity, because what happens with diversity is each bacteria in its own right is responsible for breaking down and degrading certain elements of food. Some break down histamine, some break down oxalates, some break down, everything else, sugars, some break down fats, some create lipase, some produce B12, they all have different functions in the body. And so when you have all these different bacteria, what you get from your nutrition is so much more. Bacteria themselves, just them dying, just them reproducing, just them interacting with the chemistry of your body actually produces a lot of nutrients in itself. So the more varieties of bacteria you have in your body, the dirtier you actually are internally and even on your skin biome, in terms of like exposure to bacteria, the more strong of an immune system you're going to have, a better chance you have of degrading, binding, and getting rid of heavy metals. In other words, the healthier you'll actually be. Humans back in the day, they used to culture a lot of their food before we had fridges and all of that. Things were less sanitary. We didn't use, hand soaps and this soap and that cream and this hair product and these artificial scents in the houses, and we didn't, radiate everything and kill all the bacteria in every food. We didn't pasteurize and homogenize and flash pasteurize. And I mean, at the end of the day, and then cook our food to a pulp, we were exposed to so much more bacteria. And our great-grandparents and their forefathers, and they had so much more bacteria in their body than we do. We are given antibiotics, we're formula fed, so we never even get the bacteria from our mothers, from breast milk and all that. And our mothers grew up unhealthy and were overly vaccinated, which poisons the body, damages the immune system, weakens our current microbiome by putting larger volumes of viruses and heavy metals and other poisons, exhausting our system. And there's just so many reasons why our bacteria is being killed. There's antibiotics in the meat that we eat. They spray antibiotics on our apples, on our produce, and insecticides and fungicides. If something can kill an insect, it definitely kills the bacteria, okay? So everything in our environment is antibacterial, and that is creating anti-health in humans. So the best thing you could do for yourself is get dirty again. If you want to be as healthy and resilient as the next person that seems to be getting away with it, then you need to look at getting the most diverse microbiome possible. This means if you take probiotics,